Sash TV. My name is Belinda Betts, and I want to personally thank you for joining me. And here is your general of love, life, career, and BS. And BS is everything that ain't got nothing to do with me nor you. This is your general, and I hope you're having a wonderful, 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 wonderful day, girl. I hope you're eating all them pineapples, cutting up that watermelon, breaking down that kiwi. Here you go, mama. I'm trying to, here we go. So what's currently going on in the month, your cards are telling me to give you August and first 3 weeks of September, and I won't go against that, okay? So from the top of the reading, your cards are talking about a very spiritual time for you. I feel like there's going to be some new responsibilities coming in the month of August for you, and not only new responsibilities, there's going to be changes, and it's talking about changes and changes and changes. Every 3 weeks, you're going to experience some kind of change. It feels like a pamper change, a diaper change, a change over, a wiping. Remember I told you that, okay? When it comes down to side businesses and ideas, you're going to start incorporating that in thought, okay? And that's a good thing. Side businesses and ideas of what you do outside of your 9 to 5. Something that you do independently. Something that you would like to quit your job, quit your 9 to 5, and go into that and do permanently and live off of it and be rich and be prosperous from it. That's what's going to be coming up in your mind. But the ultimate thing in your mind is this relationship that has ended or will be ending in the month of August, because I really feel like this person is not on the same page with you. You're thinking about property matters, but that's not indicated. It's just coming across your mind just like the side businesses and ideas are, okay? You're traveling towards thinking about what type of commitment do you want. That's what you want. You want a committed partner. You want someone that you're going to be on the same page with, and he has to be in tune with you. Think like you think. Think above and beyond. Know to open up the door when you go through it. Not to sit in the car. And you know what I mean? You know how these boys do now? Or drive you up to the thing, you go and get it. That ain't where we going. You want someone that's going to consider you first. It's going to put you in front of them. Okay, so all of these things are going to be incorporated in thought. Okay, you're going to be looking out for those characteristics. You're going to just be changing a lot of things. Like I said, pepper change every 3 weeks. Pepper change every 3 weeks. So here's a relationship that you're really, 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 really looking at. I feel like there are several things in the month of August when it comes down to the emotional side of things. I wouldn't say in your cards that love and how you feel about things are dragging things down. There's nothing dragging anything down. You're just trying to put things in proper perspective. You know, you're shifting things, like those changes. See what I'm saying? Every 3 weeks, changes. Every 3 days, changes. Every other day, every day at 3 o'clock, every day at 3:30, every day at 3. That's all over your cards. Okay, so just remember that. You're going to be changing those things. And by the end of August, once those things come into change, once they really come into change, then that's when side businesses and ideas and things that are unexpected and positive are going to come in for you. Changes unexpectedly through meetings and friends. At the end of August, something's going to come in that's really going to kick off things for you when it comes down to side businesses or ideas. And if you don't have a side business or idea for one, then when it comes down to work-related matters, there's going to be a change where you're going to be in control. I'm so happy for you. But before then, it's all about what you want to come into your life. Because right now, that's your foundation of movement. If you understand where I'm taking you, that's your understanding of movement. And you're shifting things. Things are changing and you're thinking about it. And then after you change these emotional things and how you feel about certain people that have come into your life love-wise, you just take out those things that could work for you in the future. And that's what you're doing by the 3rd week of August. Next week, you're going to really be trying to see how those elements, how those things are going to make you more stable. And then you're going to sit on them. And there's a relationship from, I want to say it says back in the day. There's a relationship from back in the day that really triggered this insecurity about love. You're going to reevaluate that and close it. You're going to close it. You're going to be hurt. The relationship did hurt you, but you're going to close it. And that's the thing that ultimately needs to close. So that's why these things keep coming in threes every 3 weeks. It's pushing you to get over it, because you're about to walk in a new door, and you can't walk into a new door with this burden, because you'll think about it again while things are going good, and you'll end everything that's good for you. Your mind has to work like a time clock in order to create change, in order to move. But you have to be clear and free of problems, or suppress them, or find a way to work around them, okay? This is what's going on for the first 3 weeks in September for you, okay? So that's what's going on, emotional turnarounds. No more baggage either. The baggage will be gone. So for the first 3 weeks in September, then property matters are going to come up. Then property matters are going to come up for you, okay? Then property matters are going to come up. Things are going to really be highlighted for you in September. Everything that you're wanting to do is really going to be highlighted. Property matters are popping in. Relationships are popping in, and money is going to stop right there. So once it goes to property matter and emotions, and you're going to be thinking about your income, then it's going to start going backwards, and those things are going to start coming forward. Everything that you are thinking and waiting patiently on is going to move forward for you in the month of September. Now, one of the really, really, really good things that's going to go on in September is that you're just going to sit back and be happy over whatever happened in August. The relationship really is going to cause a change in you. It's going to help you move forward in what you're going to do. It really wasn't an ending in the relationship. It really was a kick up. It was like a blessing in disguise. It doesn't really look like you were hurt about it. You just walked on top of those feelings and soared, and new things came in at the end of August, and you're going to see. Any endings come in changes. Back and forth with being emotional. In relationships again. Make sure that you are stabilizing your mind. Make sure the things that you are, it's just like you start feeling sorry for yourself again. Kicking back. You don't kick back in thought. You think and kick forward, so you won't look back, okay? So just remember to incorporate those things in the month of September. A lot of endings, still endings. This push forward of endings. This push forward to endings. Something's pushing you forward to end these feelings. Keep letting it push you. Because it's birthing more blessings. Let it push you. Because September is still moving. September is still almost whooping you. You start thinking this again, slap. You start doing this again, slap. Every time you slap, it feels like something is scratching you good, because no one likes to be hurt. So instead of being scratched, use it and jump off of it. Jump off the energy. There are so many good things around you. But the reason you're not seeing those financial, you may see one financial approach that'll kick you into some type of stability, but it's up to you in September, okay? August is going to be really good for you. But September is pushing you to be independent in this stuff, because you're in the middle of the road. So now you have this kick start at the end of August, and now you're being pushed to go ahead and ultimately get over it. You've pushed it, but it's ultimately to be over it. My son is over here dabbing. So it's for you to be ultimately over it, because you can't go into these new things. I mean, all the good things are there, but you can't walk into them with sorrow. So September is really pushing. The more you push and jump, the more the month will be over quicker. And the end of September going into October will be pushed into the first 3 weeks of September. Remember, every 3 weeks will be pushed into the first 3 weeks of September if you push and jump. Push and jump. When I say jump, use that negative energy to do something positive. Like instead of feeling sad, reverse the energy. Feel happy. Instead of doing this, do the opposite. Do the opposite of where the negative energy is trying to take you, and you'll see things push forward faster. Sitting there thinking about it, get up and move. You're thinking about somebody feeling bad, think about the good things that has happened. You're going to have to be very independent in emotions in the month of September in order to get to the next level. God bless you, baby.